Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back to the show. Get ready. Turn your volume up. Put your headphones on. Whatever you got to do. We're looking at a McLaren Honda MP4/4. And now we have looked at this just a little bit on the channel. And we're going to be diving back into it. And we're even going to look at another video that's been suggested very soon in the next couple of days. So this is like one of two kind of split part videos. Because this is one of the best, arguably best, Formula One cars of all time. It's definitely iconic. And, of course, this has the ultimate V6 turbo engine. That's in the title here. And this has been piloted by many greats. But we're just here to get warmed up here and hear this thing in all its glory. And supposedly this was very highly suggested to me as really good sounding. So we got to hear it. It's some sort of testing session. This comes from us from a channel called Deck AF. Now, this will be linked in the description down below, so you can check this whole thing out and definitely browse their channel. And this is a Discord suggestion from Raiden. So thank you for that. Let's go. Turn it all the way up. Look at the stance on that thing. Looks like a fighter plane with giant wheels. This era is just so fascinating to me because, you know, NASCAR never had an era like this where you're dealing with big turbos, and they were unlocked in this era, right? Especially in like some qualifying trim or specs. These things were turned up. You guys have told me that these things were sometimes 1,000, sometimes even 11 or 1,200 horsepower, supposedly. That's just insane. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a good video for sound. I love it. Look at that thing. It's beautiful. Oh my God, man. That sounds wicked. Even at idle. Went around for a little warm up. Now they'll make some final adjustments, I suppose. And hopefully he'll really slam that throttle down here pretty soon. That's wild. Look at the smoke come out of that. Woo! That thing has got some power. Now, this wasn't a paddle shifted car at this time. I believe this still would have been a manual stick shift type car, right? Oh yeah. You can hear it as he pulled away. He kind of eases into it. Then he hits it, and you can actually hear it. Almost sounds like just a tiny bit of that turbo lag, and then it just like it just spools up and goes crazy. Oh, it's music to my ears. Can you imagine? Can you imagine driving that thing? Oh, that would be a thrill, wouldn't it? Oh, where'd he come from? Whoa! We lost him down there for a second. It's echoing everywhere. Damn. going to assume behind us and to the side of us where we can't see with the camera that it's pretty much surrounded by this thick trees, this thick brush. I would imagine that's the surroundings. So this thing is just echoing like crazy. If you're in a quiet environment, I'm pretty sure you could hear this car from miles away. It's really raw and loud, even for a turbocharged motor. It's usually turbocharged motors can be a little muffled because of the turbo. Jeez, that thing is violent. I love how it comes down to that choppy idle. Bravo. Bravo, that thing was sick, man. Great suggestion. Look, this all it was is just seeing this thing in action a little bit. Really hearing it, because who doesn't want to hear an amazing piece of machinery like this? So a little different, right? It wasn't on a track, actually carving some big corners and coming out, full throttle and stuff, which of course is the best. But this was good because you just got a raw sound of it, even though it wasn't on a typical track. It was doing just kind of a loop-de-loop or a figure eight. But boy, when he got on it, you could just feel the raw power even through headphones. I mean, that thing is wicked. I got to hear stuff like this in person, man. Hopefully someday I can find some sort of event where they have, classic Formula One cars or something, because these things just must be nuts in person. Imagine, like I said, imagine driving that thing. What a thrill that would be. That would be like out of this world. These are great videos, as always, for comments. There's no right answer here because there's so many awesome icons. But, where does this car sit for you? Is this one of the best cars in the sport of all time? Or is it in the top 10? Maybe you think it's overrated. Maybe you think some other cars were way better. I would love to hear your thoughts. From my, rookie knowledge of the sport, I definitely think this has got to be up there. I mean, this thing is super powerful. It's raw. I think it looks good. It's got the big tires. The body is very aesthetic and aerodynamic looking, even for 80s, right? So it's not like this is new. This is decades old, and I think it looks really good even today. And clearly, if we look at the history, this was in the hands of some really, really great drivers. And I think this thing did some work on the track. Let's put it that way. So leave a thumbs up on there if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to be part of this amazing community. That's going to be it for this one. More to come with this car and some other awesome Formula One and other racing disciplines as well. That's just what I'm into. We'll see you in the next one, guys. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, catch you later.